Hey YouTube, just gonna go over some tools from Harbor Freight that I feel like are a good buy, worth the money. Um, I did the review of their half-inch socket set, which I did warranty out the 21, and it does look a bit thicker than the old one, so maybe they made a few improvements, but apparently I pissed some Harbor Freight diehards off with that video. So I'm just gonna go over and talk about some tools that don't suck from Harbor Freight that you could probably save quite a bit of money going with them other than the big box names. So right here we just got this punch set lettering. Bought this because I was doing some fab work, production line, and I started stamping my initials, so if anything came through the line back to me that there's a problem, show it's mine. These transfer punches, they're good. They're decent for the price. They get you by. I won't say they're the best. They do dull up. Left-hand drill bits, I think they were like $7, something stupid cheap. You go through Snap-on and they're just like 90 or some crazy amount. You don't always need them, but when you do, you do. And when you lose them, like that one got lost. I think it flung out of my chuck and just landed somewhere and I never could find it. It doesn't hurt so much. These are a couple stubbies from Harbor Freight. They came in a set. The set's in my trail box, but I kept the stubbies in my personal toolbox here at work. It's a stubby screwdriver. How can you go wrong? It doesn't need to be Snap-on or something real high end. When you need it, it works. So I talked about this tool a little bit on my toolbox tour. It was my $5 grinder, and it's held up for quite a few years. I oil it daily, and I think you can get it on sale usually for $5. Those little coupons, can't beat. I think these things are like $3 or $4. They're little scribes. They work great when you have to scratch something or mark a hole that you can't get a pen to. You just scribe them with these little dental picks. Can't beat for the price. These are the standard ratcheting flex heads, wrenches. Really solid tooth count, firm grip, haven't broke one. They do skip, so the sizes are limited. But for the generic everyday bolt you might need, they get the job done. Now, this is one of my favorite section of tools from Harbor Freight that I don't think you can ever go wrong. These hammers, this one I think is 1.5 pounds. But orange, dead blow, I want to say it's like $5. I want to say my 3-pound one's like $7, something stupid cheap. It's not $90 from like Snap-on, how their dead blows are. And this is my 3-pound single jack, little mini Sledge. The head's a little loose on it, but it's held up over the years. And I think that was like $5. So right there is probably still under $20 with my ball peen hammers from, I believe, Vaughn. I'm still probably under $50. This one brass hammer from Snap-on was $80. So I needed a brass hammer. I did like the Snap-on over the Harbor Freight. I did spend the money, but Harbor Freight's hammers go to definitely their dead blows, worth the money. This is a giant drill bit set. I think they're like $35. Gets you by. The 3/4, if you ever drill for like switches for the rigid industry lights into dash plastic, it's a 3/4 size. can't really beat. You buy this whole set, you get all the way up to 1 inch from 9/16. You do got to be a little careful drilling through metal. Make sure you definitely step up. Make sure you use lube. But it works, 35 bucks. If they do burn up, I can't cry. And last but not least, this is the heel bar set from Harbor Freight. Get 3 of them. I forget how much this is. I know off Snap-on it's probably over 100 bucks. Just ridiculous amount. The bigger one is pretty stout, pretty long. The mid-size one I have bent, and I believe I've bent it back, but I've taken these through the ringers to align suspension parts, and this little guy even has quite a bit of work to it. Definitely ran through miles on that. But for the price, can't beat. Again, maybe someday I'll step up to Snap-on if that one breaks or bends, but so far for the last 3-4 years, they've been holding up. They bend, I bend them back. They work. But that's an overview of some Harbor Freight go-tos that I like. If you liked the video, leave a comment, thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thumbs down. Tell me why. Tell me what other products from Harbor Freight you may like. Side note, I don't have any on hand right now. They're all in my vehicle, but they're ratchets, or Pittsburgh Pro ratchets, whatever, are some of the best budget line ratchets, I will say. It got me by for 2 years. They're long flex head. Can't complain. They work. They're like 15-20 bucks. Definitely a go-to for, home use or out on the trail. Yeah, let me know if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Again, tell me what products you want to see or any products you suggest from Harbor Freight.